So basically, you'll see borrowing interest credit companies provide you different credit insurance to approach to your own finances and liquidity means you have a credit rating of 0.
I can't even ask about
money. Should EPA house in 2008 was there. Other banks being nationalized, countries came under the private control of banks. In other words, the US was sold off. Results in changing America and the Western world. Some may think it's good that America is changing, but change is only good when it makes things better, which by all metrics is numbers, especially with immigration. Points in the S&P 500 industry the S&P 500 this is what it looks like graphs. If you're a regular,
it's so weird though, because if you watch like the Wolf of Wall Street, they always joke, like, I mean, it's just this, I mean, it's a video, and shit like that. But you invest money, you're definitely doing well, like, they take that money out. And like 21. If you invest money right now, say you invest $1,000 and you keep making money on that, on paper, after like 40, you're gonna have like a chip in like your account and then you don't have to do that. It's actually not right now what your investment is worth, but it's only worth that amount because everybody's keeping their money in right now. Less people are selling than they are buying. More people are buying and holding. If everybody were to sell, people are looking at it. You actually want to have unrealized gains in the sense that you don't have that money yet. It's just kind of there. And yeah, for the most part, if you can take it out, you can fucking take it out. But if everybody were to just go, oh, I'm going to take out a loan, now your shit's worth
years ago, full-time jobs. This house having which is why elderly poverty is down to the lowest level extent in history. And child poverty, well, it's up because it's never why if big companies public schools failing so bad, why is the younger generation suffering so much?
The biggest problem. They can't. That's why everybody's changing they see things. And I feel government. It is a government that takes your tax money and gives you an equal amount of benefits in return. Thanks, they take in fucking whatever $3 trillion in taxes, and in return they use that money to fucking give us things that we need. It roads, military, like this shit that they put pays no one votes for a politician that doesn't even drink. You don't want to do it. You don't want to vote for a politician that you give votes to. They give you $100 for things back. You don't have to see the money that you pay in taxes because you're going to actually see it in return from your tax dollars. Personally, but to see a politician where you pay in is getting equal. You want a politician where you pay in and you get $1 million things out. You make fivefold for what you give them. And if they don't promise that, you don't vote for them. And so when you vote for a president that does things you want, there are a lot of the times a shitty president because those things are going to really amazing things. But long term, now we're at fucking $40 trillion in debt. And now our inflation's going to go up, and we have to cut all these fucking interest rates, or raise interest rates, and do all this But in my mind, to somebody that is insanely financially irresponsible and realize everything that they can, and basically
the young American today going through the education system is increasingly looking at the future, including renting rather than owning anything, and yet being intelligent success. And in particular, being slow to actually working. You guys have an opposite reaction. So likelihood they have more of a reason to work hard, knowing that they can be rewarded with a bright future. And
Well, they don't want to be a disappointment.
Again, but even as small as they can burn a bridge, even as small as they can burn a bridge, I can feel the changes. Just one thing. You can see that my shit found them put me on stage. To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick hit without disrespect. Let me say.
It's a big thing. They know that they can succeed because they've seen their parents succeed. And if you're a kid that has a rich parent, and you do nothing, and you don't make money, you're gonna in your head be ingrained that your parents will be disappointed. Not necessarily that they will. I'm not saying that's true. I'm saying that's like the case in kids' minds where like if their dad's a fucking multi-millionaire, like I need to be.
for the lefties, they can find a code for their dreams. The average students, the future is a dull and open simply about your politics, the track, the streets, dance, everything, and yet you're still pretty privileged to come to these places.
What transition events was the camera?
Skincare treatment everyone's been talking about.
I wonder what's going on with your pet's health and how to keep them happy.
I'm Erin. Bring some weight. Each week, we're sitting down with top experts to give you the real deal on treatment and procedures.
From understanding the primary emotions, simple care to we'll get you cancer.
This season is chocolate and
So, from care experts now, we go so inside of college brought to you.
So is it really any surprise that students in America think Fortnite is something different? Is it any surprise that drug trafficking workforce flies over schools in the US rather the effects of this is shown. It's not all schools. It's not all schools have so much students. It seems like the system actually subscribes to funding to wealthy and
Well, I think Gen Z is also seeing that the system, I'm trying to say Gen Z are lazy, and I think a lot of them are. I also think a lot of them are. I am Gen Z, and I'm not saying I'm lazy, and I would say a lot of you guys are lazy, but I think it's just the same amount. It's just perceivably more lazy because Gen Z people are more likely to stand up for a system that has been in place for a certain amount of time. Right? Even just something as simple as the 8-hour workday. We do an 8-hour workday. Even back in time, the 8-hour workday was a thing that they prompted for during the Industrial Revolution era because they wanted 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of leisure, 8 hours of 24-hour day. You know, so you were supposed to spend a third of your life sleeping, a third of your life working, a third of your life working. Look back on that, colonization, all these other things. They literally have 8 hours labor, 8 hours recreation, 8 hours rest. There's the whole fucking thing they pushed for. It's just like years ago. We don't need to conform to the system. I will say we do need people to work long hours, otherwise however, the fucking working days and the like you that doesn't make sense. And fucking blue collar that are working fucking 6 days a week, 12, 14-hour shifts. That's cool. Like, you spend fucking 20 years doing the same shit over and over again. And work for 8 hours and you drive for is because you have more and more jobs further in your city, the city in your town, and you just and work like parents make jobs that are an hour away every day. And so they're driving an hour to work, working 8 hours, an hour back, but they still have to do, pay bills, go grocery shopping, cook, eat, sleep, food, shower, every other fucking day in their life. It should be shorter. Week of school, 10 hours. Yeah. At 8 a.m. and getting out at 2:30. And I was like, that shit's trash. Buddy, that's gonna be 6.5 hours. That shit is rifle. In hindsight, oh my god, 6.5 hour fucking day. And then you gotta go home. Add another 10, another 2 hours. No school for 9 hours a day. And then there's a better work. You could share. There's a fucking better. Now, 12 hours a week now. That'd be too easy.
The U.S. has the power, wealth, and resources to improve the public school system. More importantly, has the power to make augmented reality the social spectrum. Alleviating social at the source is the value of schools. This is the nation that is the a nation on the brink of an AI revolution, slow revolution. That's not much. It's young people. And as a result, it's underfunded by the school system. It's kind of very true to the Americans in schools. They're changing the outcomes of the laws of children. That's a lot. Young students.
I don't like the idea of that. Dude, I see so many people ramble about how college just makes people liberal. And more people become liberal outside of college, yeah. Right? Like in college, I mean, my own experience. I mean, I didn't go to like BYU, so I can't really like determine fully. But I think if you are a graduated college student, the odds that you're going to be liberal is probably slightly higher. The difference, though, is I don't think the teachers are forcing their students to become liberal. I think it's just you're taking these classes and cognitively making the choice that you don't like the system as it is. Like I even in high school, they ban books. That annoys the fuck out of me. Oh my god. Way more in southern schools than in northern schools. But the idea, and whenever there's more, and it's richer areas too that do it, the idea that they ban books, holy fuck, I thought we lived in a free fucking country. I thought we lived in, and I know that you can counter that point with a million things. Oh, the COVID shots, there's all talk about vaccines and shit. But the fact that we're banning people from reading things is insane. Like, they ban books. Yeah, it depends on what state you live in. There are 673 books that are banned in some schools in Florida. Charlotte's Web is banned in some schools. Charlotte's Web. A complaint was that the story portrayed talking animals that could communicate and act just like humans. Why is that banned? Why is that banned? Are we trying to tell activity or some shit? Like, fucking books. Oh my god. Florida school districts banned the second highest number of books in 2019. Since Florida has the most book banned. Then California, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Frank's Island. Boys, I was on the outside of Aces Bay or something, St. James, and then there's just a lot of outfit race, ethnicity, and talks about Isaiah struggles, and what band knows.
And so these airlines for us in Austrians where people are lynching ripping down American flags across the country, where people are taught to think radically, where that bleak economic future deepens their frustrations with the country. Students become divided, others become more radical, some become more normal, more patriotic, and allow majority of people are rejecting the system. And at the same time, all of these students are being charged hundreds of thousands for the privilege. I mean, just 30 years ago, school
I think a big thing too. Yeah, no, spending that amount of money. I'm gonna say it's dumb to go to like Ivy leagues, but it's dumb to go to any college where you're paying more than $50K a year to go there. Like 100%. I'd pay even more than $30K a year. If you're paying more than $30,000 a year to go to a fucking university, that is just such a waste of money. Such a waste of money. You're just putting yourself in debt. Fucking no one go to those colleges and they either lower the prices or go big. Like, holy shit, why would you want to do that? Anyways, I know it's not good. Just saying. No radical sides of man. Like, if you go to radical ends of any idea, it usually ends up so, like, radicalism and just being far right wing or far left wing, I would say usually are the worst of outcomes because they have no reasoning for the other side. It's just like fucking it's like anger and the other side rather than trying to fix a solution. It's fix a problem.
Get admitted to UCLA with great average GPA between 2.2 and 2.3.
And then, how do you still have a 2.27 GPA? The whole point is to get on the market.
Not bad. 2.27. If I like I believe the most of these 2.7.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a 56? A 2.27 is not a 56. Oh, it's a 77. Yeah, what's this one? 77. I know it's like a 70.
People a chance.
What's too bad though? I would say below a 3.
But now, I'm looking inside any universities and expect the GPAs to be close to or above 4.0, and the cost of college education as a percentage of first year income has nearly trebled since 2000, and undergraduate competition and education should be It should be so exclusive, where the top politicians' children somehow all get admitted to Ivy League colleges, while regular average day people have a more than 1% chance of ever actually being accepted. Somehow most politicians have put their children in Ivy League schools, along with all the donors to these universities.
It was like kids cheat on the SAT, and they got them like 1560s or something, but they paid like the instructor to like give them the answer.
In the world, the Boston Globe reports there was a different kind of college recruitment scam at Harvard University. It allegedly involves a series of donations, a land deal, and a real estate purchase from a Chinese woman who paid 2 cents to the school.
Whereas the rest of America is almost completely excluded. This is the liberating policies in places of universities where what's also built into university and increasing and increasing expenses. System now away from the economy to happen as culture punishes and